Sangonani.
If you can give us your name and obviously you are the principal of the school.
Yes. My name is Bosnati Shan and I am the principal of UMlazi Comptech.
Okay. Your school is in UMlazi Township. What section is this?
S.
S section.
Yes.
Okay. For people who don't know UMlazi, it's next to which section?
Actually, it's next to Mangosuthu, University of Technology. Well, pretty close. Actually, we are separated by difference.
And A section.
And the section is S section, UMlazi.
But the next section will be?
Will be D and T.
D and T?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Principal, for the opportunity that you have given us. We would like to know whether you have the vacation program as the school, and if you do, at what time do you start?
Yes, we do have a Matric intervention program.
Has motivated you into becoming a principal, and how long has it been?
Actually, I'm passionate about education, especially the young ones. I just wanted to make change, for the poor, and I'm pretty sure that I'm making a particular change, and I'm hoping that even the parents and the community, they can be able to see that. Actually, I started here to UMlazi Comptech. It was June 6, 2017. Before I was the principal at UMlazi High School then. Yes.
So, what strategies are you using to maintain 100% pass rates?
Actually, we are trying to hit the target, which is 100%. That is our own target. And our school is taking the shining star over the years. As the management, as the newly appointed management, starting from 2017, we've been trying to change things around. We are pretty sure that in the near future, we will be hitting 100%. And then we are going to sustain that. Because overall, we've been on the upward trend ever since.
So, Lala, how do you encourage learners to stay motivated and stay focused throughout the year?
It's about studying, it's about learning, it's about discipline, it's about being on time, and also, they are young and they must be ambitious in life. That's why we always make sure that we invite people to come and motivate, especially our former students. Yes.
So is the school part of the school nutrition program?
No, we are not part of the school nutrition program, but we are a boarding school.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, what challenges do you face as a school? There are challenges that need to be sometimes.
Definitely the issue of social ills, we are not, unique to that. Actually, we are living within the community.
Yes.
Whatever that is happening within the community, we do inherit. The issue of drugs is around, cyberbullying is around, so we're not immune to that. So those are the challenges that we're actually facing. But our simple is to have other, external people that are going to come and help us as well. Yes, just to make sure that we face those challenges, but it's a bit hard,
So do you also get support from the community and parents to support the school?
Yes, definitely. We do constantly communicate with the community, and they are quite involved with whatever that is actually happening within the school, because the school is a community within a community. We can't survive if we don't have that good relationship with the community. We always strive to make sure that the community is always involved in whatever that we're actually doing in the school. Yes.
Are there any success stories that you get from the previous learners? Like any motivational speeches? Do they come and teach the learners? Like in winter schools, like now, or in September holidays? Do they come and teach them and give them motivational speeches?
Definitely we do have. UMlazi Comptech is a huge school indeed. Within South Africa, even beyond South Africa, we've got some of our students who are doctors, who are engineers, we name them. So we do get those students to come over and motivate our own students. Definitely we do. And we are, as we speak, in the process of actually calling all the alumni for the school. Because we are pretty sure that they are going to make a change. Yes.
So how many schools are you hosting during the winter school?
Actually, no. We are the only ones that we speak. It's only that CompTech quite a big number, but you don't stop those learners coming from outside if they want, because why? And actually, we're saying this people, you can't chase them away. You always allow them to come over for whatever they want to help on.
Principal, at the beginning of the year, we had a problem with the school that led to the gate being closed by parents, and the department had to intervene. Since that intervention, how has been the situation in the school?
Thank you very much. We have correctly put it, and we have enjoyed so much. I always say that we had those challenges, during the first term, actually, because it started at the beginning of the year from January until the end of March. Ours is like we are starting the first term during the second term, so we are working very hard. There are changes, and our colleagues are motivated and they are ready to go. And I'm pretty sure, as you can see for yourselves, we've got our own colleagues that are actually here at school. It's like a normal school day, when we speak, because learners are here and in their school uniform. It shows that people are motivated, we're getting back to what we used to do. And we're pretty sure that definitely we are going to turn the corner. And our target is very much clear in that we are staying 90% this year. Because we know last year, because of these challenges, we dropped from 86.6% to 70%. But we are pretty sure that this time around, we're not going to get 70%, it's less than 90%. We are pretty sure. And thanks to the department for the support that they are giving us. And we are very happy, and we are pretty sure that we won't disappoint. We are working very hard.
Your school is technologically inclined. What are some of these subjects that you are offering that other schools are not offering that makes you unique as an institution?
Actually, our curriculum is so vast, because we do have technical and traditional type of a curriculum where we have physical science, life sciences, business studies, economics. But other than that, we do have other technical subjects like mechanical or technology, like civil tech, like electrical tech. So we do have those subjects, and EGD is one of those subjects. But we are doing very well on those subjects in terms of our results. And we've got capable educators who are able to make sure that our learners, they do pass.
With such subjects, you normally have to have workshops and those facilities. Do you have them?
Yes, we do have them, yeah. But actually, in terms of PET, those requirements, actually, we are running short of it because, as a school, we have to fork a lot of money when it comes to it. Because these, what you call the equipment from technical, department, they are very much expensive. So we are looking for some means and sponsors who are going to be able to support us in that regard. But we are doing very well in terms of results, and we're pretty sure we can even do best as long as we are going to sustain whatever that we actually have.
As we conclude our interview, Principal, what will be your parting shots? Anything that you would like to say, a message?
No, we as UMlazi Comptech, we pride ourselves towards making sure that we get good results, and we're hoping that the class of 2022 is going to make sure that they put our school on the map. It's as our kids always do, and we've got so many kids that we can see that are actually capable, and we're pretty sure that we are able to take care even the the results of the department within KZN at the highest level. We are going to be the school that will be shown the entire world that we are capable of good results, and definitely we are going to do that.
Thank you very much for sharing.
No, thank you very much.
Tell us your name and the subjects that you teach.
Okay, I'm Nothando Luthuli, Mrs. Nothando Luthuli, and I teach dramatic arts at UMlazi Comptech High School.
We saw learners doing some movements inside. Tell us more about that.
Okay, the movements that we just saw now are part of the dramatic arts exam, which we are busy trying to prepare for. They will be examined when you come back, the first week when you come back. So the exam entails having like 3 performance pieces, which are 2 spoken pieces and 1 movement piece. So they are asked to choose themes. Some of them have chosen themes like gender-based violence, some of them themes based on depression and other social ills that we face in society. So the movements are supposed to relate to the themes that they've chosen.
Which are the most themes that you have observed?
I've observed like most of my learners have chosen themes around mental health and depression. That's what I picked up this year.
And
Some GPV, I think those are like the current issues that are always on the media.
when it comes to day-to-day life in the school, do the themes reflect that
do.
kind of...
They do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we get a lot of children in our school who experience a lot of problems relating to mental health. It could be from society, even at home, you know. So I think they do. They've chosen themes which they can closely relate to in their own personal lives.
With what you observe in terms of the themes as a school, what do? You take that further to say in our school most of the children are facing this social ill, and then you come up with a program to intervene of some sort.
That is something to ponder on, because we haven't really we don't have a program where we address these issues at our school. We only address the issues on one-on-one basis. When a child comes to you and they disclose something, then we take it from there. Thank you.
My name is Simangaliso Motweni and I am 17 years old and I'm doing Matric this year. So what I was doing inside, it was a theme program, and my theme program is about suicide. So first of all, I would like to tell you why I chose that theme. The reason why I chose suicide is because it's like telling my personal story, because I once tried to commit suicide, and a lot of people don't know my story because I decided not to tell anyone. So I use this project as a way to tell my story. About the contemporary dance, there was a choreographer that came to our school and he told us what we were supposed to do when we were doing movement. So the moves that I was doing here, there's a time where I fall down, which symbolizes the breakdown that I encounter when I am depressed. And there's a time where in the movement, there's a move where I raise my hand up, that symbolizes that I actually have defeated this thing called depression. It shows how I defeated my problems. And that's it.
My name is Ayada Nzama and I'm doing grade 12, and I am doing a theme program, and I chose this theme which is called a Conqueror. I chose it because it works with what I went through and what I'm still going through, but then telling my burdens that they can never ever achieve where I'm supposed to go. So movements are all about showing them how free I am and telling the story that I was down for a long time, and from now on I'm still living. I chose happiness over sadness. So all of those things help me to even grow, that I can actually do whatever that I want to do in my life. So that's why I chose contemporary dance, because it talks to me and it helps me to move my body. Exercising is very important, and to relax yourself and be happy, be a child as a kid.
My name is Koliso Mpanza. I'm doing grade 12, and the theme I was doing is depression. I chose depression because a lot of young people in our society are suffering through depression, and most of them don't have a way to showcase it. So my movement was a way of trying to help them, trying to show them that depression can be conquered, and you can't base yourself based on what people are saying about you. You have to have your own opinion about yourself, and it has to be good. So in my movement piece, there is a piece where I have to lay down on the ground and then shoot back up. That piece symbolizes that even though depression can pull us down to the ground, make us feel at our lowest, we can rise up from it and we can conquer depression. And it does not mean that when you have depression you have to kill yourself or there's no other option in life.
Ma'am, these children, as they choose the themes, you are saying the theme symbolizes, characterizes a certain situation. Obviously, you are a grade 12 teacher and other grades, and you see a lot of these themes that might end up depressing you as a teacher. How do you deal with the emotional part of it as you observe them having chosen the things and they go through and demonstrate what they demonstrate?
Yeah, it's true. The chosen themes are relating to their own personal experiences and their own lives. Sometimes I would ask them, why this theme? Why did you choose this theme? And out of that question, I would discover a whole lot about the learner. And many times it's really depressing things. I teach more than 40 learners, so you can just imagine. This year, more than 80% of them chose themes relating to mental health. And when I ask them, I discover that they are going through a lot. And it's really depressing. I myself, I get depressed. It really disturbs me mentally. I share with my friends, sometimes even at home, I share with my husband and children, so we don't have I don't get any debriefing, or there's no program from the school which caters